going on? Well, starting to build a new obstacle here. I'm maybe halfway done with what I'm thinking I'm gonna need to do. Started digging a trench, giant hole here, and filling it in with concrete. But since the time changed, losing daylight quick here, so I figured I'll give the thing a test run and see how it does. I've got the Ecto up here currently, which I made a few changes to it last night. I put the crawlers back on it, and I'm running a Mamba X and a 2280 Castle motor. It's still got the 22th pinion gear on it. It's pretty high gear, but with the Castle system in it, it's definitely crawling a lot better. So yeah, we're going to give this new line here a test run, and fingers crossed I made it difficult enough that it's a challenge, but still doable. So we'll see if the Ecto can do it. If it can't, I'll run down and grab either the Capra or the Capra, one of the two, and bring it up here and see if we can conquer it with that before I continue building. So we'll see what I made here. So we've got several different choices of lines to take up through here, so I'm just going to start all the way to the right and work my way left and see if anything sticks. Okay. This probably isn't going to be a fair test for a few days or a week, or until we get some rain. There's so much dirt, loose dirt and sand from where I've backfilled all the pieces of concrete after I laid them, that it's a lot more slippery than it's going to be once everything settles. But the fact that I'm not just walking right up it right now, that's a good sign. Because in all fairness, I want something that if the Ecto can do it, I want it to be a battle. And I'm hoping that it's going to be something that the Capra can't just walk up either. This is a lot steeper than hardline, and there's a lot more transitions and angles between the chunks of concrete. It's not just a straight vertical run once you get up on it. almost had something there. Ugh. Oh, come on. Hey. That was close to grabbing right there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab the leaf blower and blow off all of the loose dirt that I've kicked up and see if that cleaning everything off will make a difference. Okay, we'll give this one more valiant effort since the concrete's been cleaned off, and if I can't make any forward progress here, I'm gonna go grab the Capra. I think I may have built something hard enough to finally give my rigs a challenge. Keep sliding to the right once I get up to that next section of concrete there. Well, Ecto failed. That's exactly what I wanted, as weird as that is to say. We'll go get the big guns, see if we can conquer this beast. So before I put the Ecto away, just want to show off kind of what it's capable of here with the semi-crawler setup back in it. Now with the Pro X's and the brush system that I had for trailing, it made it up the easier left-hand side of this climb, but it wouldn't make it up the right-hand side. And on the way out here, I tried it just for shits and giggles, and I got over a little far there. I'm trying to stay out, keep my shadow out of it, so I'm sitting further off to the left than I was, but that is a gnarly climb on the right side of this here. I remember when I first got the Capra and tried to climb it, I was having trouble making it up this right-hand side with that thing, even being four-wheel steer. Might be able to see how steep it gets. It gets steep. Got a bunch of different off-camber transitions between all these pieces. The concrete. It's on a turn. Like a pretty sharp right-hand turn at that. I mean, just look at that overhang. Look how steep that is. Just walks it. Like it ain't nothing. Ecto's back. And I also put a clip in where it made the crevice climb over there too, which it's never been able to do before. So Ecto's coming back to life. We're gonna have ourselves a three-way battle for the king of the pit here soon. Alright, we've got the Capra up here. We're gonna see if we can tackle this new obstacle. Still running the 1200 kV Fusion SE, and got the ruptures on here, and both of the servos are Three Brothers RC G13 Pros. See if we can't conquer this beast. honestly surprised. It seems like the crawlers had more traction than these ruptures are getting right now. Okay. Oh. The same spot that the Ecto was having trouble up here. Ooh. So this piece of concrete right in front of it, this is a cruel joke that I accidentally played on myself. This section right here where your tire hits when you're coming from the left, your passenger side front tire hits that and hits this smooth section and just shoots you off to the right. And once you drop off of that rock, there's no coming back from it. So that was one of those accidental happy mistakes, or you know, whatever in the hell Bob Ross was talking about. Ooh. I had to save the camera. Okay, so the left side is definitely not doable. Can almost get up it, but that middle section there is quite difficult. Let's see if we can do anything coming up the right side with this. This is definitely challenging. Ooh, that was rough. Okay, alright. Bring it back. Hopefully it doesn't. Yep, it's wanting to come back over on me. There we go, got it settled back down. We're making progress here. Let's see if I can get you a better angle here. Probably not. I didn't exactly set this up to be very film friendly, I guess. I guess that'll just have to do. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So I know that I'm not going to be able to straight crawl over that smooth rock. So I'm going to see if I can get the back end to swing around the point of it and then turn into it and ride the crack up it. Kind of like that right there. Oh, buddy. Oh, we might have something here. Yes. All right. Well, it was definitely still a battle, and I have only found one very specific line, but the Capra did it. It's starting to get fairly late in the day here, so I don't think I'm going to bring the Capra up here today. We'll let the dirt settle a bit, let everything kind of wash away, all the loose stuff wash away, and come back out here once everything's a little more solid, and maybe we'll be able to get up the left side, possibly. I've got a really deep hole right here. I mean, I can get my whole fist back in there. Whoa. So I may have to dig out a little bit more on the left and get another rock in there just to see if we can get multiple lines up through here. Yeah, very happy with this though, for just the afternoon worth of work. It's pretty sweet. Gonna have to come up with a name for it. It's kind of hard to top a name like Hardline, but now that's not even the Hardline anymore, so yeah, I don't know. Call this one Mission Impossible until I build the next hardest obstacle, and it's just going to keep escalating. I'm going to get to a point where naming these things is harder than climbing them, I guess. But so far as the canvas that I got to work with out here, try to get out of the sun. So I started, that was the first line that I built, and the one right beside the stop sign was the next one, and then the one to the far right on the other side of the shovels. Now this bigger one in the middle. So I've still got some room in between those two, and I've got so much area out here to fill if I want to. Those hills over there are even bigger. So slowly but surely getting back into it. One of these days, this place will be the mecca of crawling that I want it to be. But for today, I think I'll call that a success. It's a pretty gnarly climb.